It's an hour away from San Diego, but a 70-year trip back in time.
A decade-long restoration project by the San Diego Railroad Museum has picked up a full head of steam.
Come along now as News 8's Larry Himmel takes us for a ride.
Old 2353 spits and hisses, chugs and clangs out of the Campo station like a burly bull with a bad attitude. This totally restored Southern Pacific steam engine begins one of its weekend 16-mile round trips to Miller Creek. Familiar grounds for this old workhorse.
This engine here ran daily passenger service from San Diego to Yuma, Arizona, right through here.
Getting the engine running again has been the obsession of a dedicated group of volunteers known as the STEAM Team.
The team that put it back together, tore it apart and literally rebuilt it and put it back together again. And every time she comes out of the yard down here to pull the train, you know, it's just puff up like a peacock and be proud. She's a piece of history that not many of them left.
Now she's up and running every other weekend, taking passengers on an hour-and-a-half round trip. For some riders, it's an awesome first experience. For others, it's stepping back in time.
The one has never seen him before, and he's awed. The other stands there quietly sometimes and looks at it, and the memories fled back through their mind. Brings tears to your eyes most of the time.
I saw the same engine when I was a little boy, and here I am all these years later on that same engine.
It's not only the volunteers who have a special relationship with old 2353.
I have this exact train at home with this number that I run every Christmas.
Larry Williams knows this engine so well, he can hear it talk.
In the background, you can hear the locomotive chug, chug, chugging, and you have to learn to listen with your ear and know what the locomotive is doing just by listening to it.
The backcountry along the border hasn't changed that much over the years. The scrub brush and boulders still dominate the landscape as they did when the steam engines first rumbled through these hills. Step aboard this train and you will relive a slice of San Diego history. Larry Himmel, KFMB News 8, Campo.
And if you want more information on ticket prices and schedules, give the San Diego Railroad Museum a special hotline to call. The number there on your screen, 595-3030. And that's not like restoring a model, you know? That's the big train.
Boy, did they puff up like peacocks.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were very proud.
Nothing like a steamer.